Okay? Redneck engineering, all right? So I can use this, but since he's up tall, if he's on the floor, I probably want to use this curl bar here so I can really get in there and push with my hands like that, right? So, but he's on top of this, so I can use a smaller one. So I took this little thing, made a boomstick out of it. That's what we call these things when we do this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go right to the trouble spot. I kind of know right where that is, but
Did you want 1 minute, Donnie?
Yeah, 1 minute. But as soon as he says we're at 8, hit the clock. Right there. Good. Didn't take much, did it? Did you start?
My arm's asleep.
Did I start the clock already?
Yeah. And you just relax right around that spot. You know what I mean? Let everything else relax around that spot.
You keep in time in the music.
Are you pressing that into the pec attachment?
I'm right into peg.
Dentist office with no Novocaine.
It's a scary drill then.
It's like we were taking those things and welding them on, you know, we're cutting a hole in them and putting the bar through and then welding them, which I like a lot. But a lot of you guys aren't going to go do that. So just take a half of the cross ball, duct tape it on there.
Mike did this one with his pocket knife.
Yeah.
So
7 seconds. Or 1 minute. Is that your alarm? Your alarm? Yeah, so it's 1 minute.
Okay, relax. Cool. Shake that out a little bit. All right, let's go one more. Sweet spot. Okay. Yes, that's good. Somebody go find the pec right here. Relax. Right there. But didn't take much on that one. Did somebody start the clock? Okay. My buddy T Money will take this arm and he'll move it around while he's doing that.
But you would never do that, would you?
No, I'm not qualified.
It's kind of like ART.
That's exactly what it is. He'll take it and do this, but I'm not qualified. That's really hard, isn't it? Take a deep breath and just relax.
I didn't time that one, but I thought you were timing. You're timing, Rudy. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Rudy's got your back, buddy.
Okay.
You guys know who Charles Bentley is? He has a O-line school down in Arizona for all of NFL players. I did his performance. Is that it? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and stand up, shake that out. Then raise your arms up, see how that feels compared to the other one.
Feel more mobile.
Yeah.
Look at that. Definitely. It's very clear difference in range of motion.
And we got right on the troubled area.
Yeah.
So, let's do another one. Who else is like rocked up? Stacy, come on.
Who isn't here?
We can go 3 in a row. Doesn't matter.
I don't know if I like it, but
We'll let you guys loose and you can do it to each other. I'm going to do this one. You want to try that? You want to do him after I get done here? Okay.
Feels like hot.
Which side do you want me to do? This side? Okay. So this one's pretty easy to find. I'm just going to go dead center right here and get it, okay? And I go in at a certain trajectory, so I don't want to shear off. So I'm going to stab it right about there. And I can push. You tell me when, buddy. Okay. Hit the clock. And I can even take and twist that too.
Got that, Rudy?
I can take right like that. You know, add whatever flavor you want to, okay?
So how much pressure are you applying?
At 8 on his threshold of pain.
that's a lot.
That was 8, and it's like 20 by the time you get to 60 seconds.
But like, if you were to bench later today, you'd be like, holy crap, you know, my bench was great. I mean, it just frees everything up to do its job. think Chris said this is 21 pounds.
That one, yeah.
No, so curl bar doesn't weigh much more than that.
Donnie, you could put a wooden stake on the other end and it would be dual purpose for killing vampires.
Now on this one, I'll.
Stacy, can I touch 31-foot puppy?
I highly recommend that you take the half a lacrosse ball and you put it on the end of your shoulder rock.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, right? So, right here, there we go. Pretty tight right here, Stacy. So I'm gonna right there.
That's fucking horrible.
I don't know, he's not squirming, that's not an 8.
Get me out.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone ever appreciates the hint from
You're out of your
the
element.
scale can actually still give you the 10. Actual 10. But
You don't see my eyes tearing up.
if they're telling you 10,
That's maybe a 4 or 5, he needs another 10 pounds of force.
Yeah, well, if I slip, I get Elvis the Memphis Mafia.
That'll make them laugh.
I don't need those anyway. I'm married. Elvis is dead.
Long live the king.
Squirming. Yeah.
I was wondering when that clock was coming.
That's a long minute, isn't it? Wow. You want to do this to you, or you want to do it to somebody? Get it done. You want me to do you later after this? Good. What part do you want to do?
Which shoulder's tighter?
well, let's go with this one.
Tell me when.
Right there.
Just breathe.
Yeah. Then, you can move that arm around, whoever's administering this. It's a very good. You can thank me later. I love steak.
Tri-tip, you got that tri-tip, Oregon tri-tip.
Yeah, at the tri-tip, first time I was, remember that? That was so good. I'd be the worst world leader. I was telling everybody, all girls would have to do was start pushing their boobs in my face, and I would be completely discombobulated. Or put steak in front of me, and I'd be done. You know.
Oh, God. Have you been to A-Crop yet?
No, I have not.
It's a steakhouse.
It's a steakhouse
strip club. And it's close. Yeah.
I told my wife every time, I'm at a strip club. Quit texting me.
Well, it's real tender.
That's a real tender spot right there. Yeah, I'm right. After like a couple times of this, it doesn't have that same hurting effect anymore.
The hot ripping feeling.
No, it doesn't.
Because it rips off. It's not,
It feels like it's hot and like something's ripping.
It's like a bullet that doesn't go through you. Just stop.
Yeah, exactly.
feels like that.
Doesn't feel like a bullet, it feels bad.
I've heard of cases where people get shot and for some reason the way that it didn't penetrate, it just hit them and bounced off like Superman. But it just leaves a huge I mean, just like something you had never seen before. However they flex or whatever, it just was one of those freak accidents.
Don't waste your money on a 22.
22's killed more people than any other gun.
That's just because there's more of them.
All right. right. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Show us. Bring the arms up.
Moment, do your
Yeah, right side would be great.
Feel a little better?
Yeah.
Might take a while to set in, so.
But this is a performance one. When you go to bench, you're all free. Tech's firing full speed. It's like, damn, this is pretty cool. Right, ready?
Seems like one that would be easy to
Yeah.
set up by yourself somehow too.
Feels good.
Hit it.
As long as you can.
Actually keep yourself there.
This guy earned his black belt in an 8-hour test. It was 8 hours. There was not one break for peeing, drinking, eating, or anything for the whole time. I defied everybody moving. I don't believe it
I
myself.
failed
either.
the peeing part.
You just said you don't get a break for
It's
it.
like a horrible weight cut, dude.
That's
So
right.
dehydrated, you don't have to pee for days.
Oh, they didn't give you didn't get to drink anything either?
No, no food, no water, no break.
I'll tell you what though, worried about getting your ass kicked and kicking someone else's ass, that might take a little bit of anxiety away from the other stuff. Is that it?
Donnie, he was going to book me next week. Now you ruined it.
Watch that ankle stuff. For Pilates, that you've got the martial arts. Getting that ankle stuff done.
There's so many fighters with jacked up ankles from jiu-jitsu.
Right here we go.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Come on.
Keep going. Pretty good there.
Good.
Right in here. Yeah, real tight.
See if you even know your female clients really well before you do this one.
It's a good stretch, those pec fibers.
Nice up there.
You totally look like you know.
Pretty much everything here's screwed.
Feels freed up.
Yeah, well, it's screwed up, so it feels better now.
That's what she said.
Pretty cool.
If I take my arm,
Yeah.
She said you were more embarrassed than she is.
I heard that.
I feel the tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Like that?
Pretty
Pretty
much
cool.
ready to bench right away.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
It's ready to go.
You'd have to cut away from
Man.
it. It would take a lot of discipline.
You can go, who was my SOAS person earlier? Is that somebody? Lay down right here.
You gonna put-
I can't get to the SOAS with
was gonna
this,
say.
but I can get to trouble spots. You know what I mean? What part, where you want? Where do you want me to go, like right in here?
Yep.
Take a deep breath. Let it out.
Don't pee yourself.
Relax, relax. Tell me when. Right there, okay.
Until one of his eyes pops out.
No laughing. Oh, that hurt.
You have to just relax around this. You know, I know this sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying, see? You have to just relax around it. Take it out easy.
Absolutely
go.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah.
Here. Lay down right here.
Do you feel it in your soul?
Yeah.
There's a lot of anxiety associated with
Lay down right here so you can see kind of. Just lay down like that. Yeah.
It does get worse
There you go.
Yeah.
when it sits there.
Yeah, it starts out as an
Yeah, and then your body's like,
Hamstring if you don't have any issues with. That doesn't have to be going on now though. Nothing? Okay, I'm just gonna use an example. Tell me when to stop.
You're right on the sit bone.
Good. Now just hold this there.
Yeah, it's right on the sit bone, lateral crease of the butt there. All that stuff is just one big fan of muscles.
I can go into the hamstring too on this one if I have to. It's knotted up. Rudy, are you timing this one? I don't think he is. I'm about ready to come. There we go. All right, cool. Just see how that feels. Jim, right, lay down here and just put your head off that end and put your. I'll tell you, you can lay just lay here with your just on your chest. Yeah, put your arms down around the bench.
Like this?
Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Good. You want to get your hand close to this one on the trap because it can shear off of that.
Where are you on that one?
In the trap, between the trap and the,
I'm on top of the, not on the scap at all. I'm gonna be on top of it, kind of. Okay, cool. So what I got right in here, the scap's right there, I got right behind it, you know what I'm saying? From the top. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
At first I let you push me away and then I started pushing back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I like it.
All right, good?